I'm doing that. This is Killer Carl, and welcome to... Hey, man.
Yeah.
Me, Matt, Killer Kyle here, and welcome to another episode of Wheels of Fury. Hell yeah. And, again, I don't know, when they started wanting to do the Saturday pay-per-views, but that is what it is. So, today, I guess we're going to talk about Bound for Glory.
Yes, sir.
And what a show this is going to be. I believe it's going to be in Chicago. The Bears!
The Bears.
It's going to be a very, very good show. And I think that, again, trying to keep up with it is difficult because I watch other shows.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I see highlights, obviously.
Right.
Vladimir Kozlov has made his return to the ring. He is obviously in another name, but
Yeah.
it was only a matter of time. I mean, him and Santino were a tag team
Right.
in WWE, so
Yeah, that's quite interesting. Like, I saw a video of it on YouTube, and it's like, I honestly didn't think I'd ever see him again in wrestling again.
yeah.
Because, like, yeah, we had watched something where after he left WWE, you know, he was into the acting and, you know,
Yeah.
all this other stuff, and it's like, well, he seems to be doing quite well for himself, so I really don't see him going, you know, getting back into wrestling. But I guess he decided he was going to get back into wrestling and went over to Impact, but it's been a good, probably 10, 12 years or so
I would say that, yeah.
since he left WWE.
I mean, from what I saw, he still looks like a brick shithouse.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that this is going to be another good run for him. Now, hopefully it'll be better. I don't remember him winning a title when he was in WWE. Like, I don't think him and Enrico got the tag titles.
No, I don't think him and Regal did. I don't think him and Santino did either.
Right. Yeah, so that just kind of is too bad because, once again, he was the prototype to, like, what I would think the company wants.
Right.
He was the big, muscly meathead, if you will,
Yeah.
that could have been a champion, but for some reason wasn't a fucking champion. But, you know, it is what it is, so... Bound for Glory, it's gonna be a good show. So, let's fucking get to it.
Yeah.
Oh boy, what a way to start. Because we have Monsters Ball. We got PCO versus Steve Macklin versus Rhino versus Moose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be one hell of a match. And I mean, all four of these competitors, oh my god. I mean, we talk about Sting at the age that he's at, and he's falling off his shit, and he's doing
Yeah.
all the things that he probably shouldn't be doing. PCO.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, he's the French-Canadian Frankenstein,
Yeah.
but, like, one of these days, gonna throw a hip out or something.
Yeah.
We all know Moose as the guy that is the most dominant force in Impact Wrestling.
Yes.
He was the dominant force in Ring of Honor.
Right.
But here's a guy that, man, if anybody could win any title they want and dominate, it's Moose, obviously.
Yeah.
Rhino has been in the business for a long time.
Oh, yes.
I've said it once, he doesn't age.
No.
Especially when he hits that gore! And then, you know, there's the last one.
Macklin.
And then, of course, there's Steve Macklin. Unfortunately, didn't have that much of a career in NXT/WWE.
Right.
But, you know, done very well in Impact Wrestling. So, for me, I would want to say that it won't be Moose or PCO, but that would be too obvious.
Yeah.
But yeah, if to pick one, I'm just gonna say Moose.
You know, talk about Sting being, you know, as old as he is and jumping off shit and whatever. PCO is in, I say, his 50s at least. Rhino, close to 50 probably.
No, wait a minute.
40s at least.
Oh yeah, he's close to 50. Well, not 50 yet. I'd say he's probably 48.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
Anyway, yeah, they're two guys that are towards the latter part of their life,
Yeah.
and yet they can still go like they're in their 20s.
And I mean, that's the thing too. It's like that cliche saying, the youth is wasted on the young. I don't know how that applies here, but it's like these guys are in their 40s, 50s, and yet they're still breaking their bodies. They're doing a lot better than, let's say, Jerry Lawler or Bob Backlund did back in the mid-90s.
Yeah, I suppose.
So, I mean, yeah, this match, it'll be interesting, it'll be bloody, it'll be brutal,
Yes.
but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I always enjoy these matches, obviously, so yeah, let's see where it goes.
Yeah. So next we go on to this match. I think it's going to be a really good match. It's definitely going to be interesting. The clash of styles, and definitely going to be high flying as well. You got the aerial assassin versus the speedball. Will Ospreay versus Mike Bailey.
Oh, you want to talk about a war? These two are gonna go all over the ring. They're gonna bounce all over like ping pong balls. I mean, Will Ospreay, one of the best wrestlers in New Japan, just going over to AEW, and
Yes.
now he's an Impact. Mike Bailey, obviously one of the best wrestlers of today.
Yes.
Yeah, pick a coin, whatever. I don't know, but I do know that it's gonna be very entertaining.
Yeah, for sure. Who's gonna win this one? Yeah, like, you could go either way, honestly.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to me. I was thinking about this when I found out that Will Ospreay was going to be taking on Speedball here.
Mm.
It was literally, what, 3 weeks ago, roughly? He was on the six-man tag, a Wrestle Dream.
That's right, yeah. And I mean, that's the thing. One of the guys that has wrestled in almost every promotion
Pretty much.
so far, except for WWE. That's kind of unfortunate. It's a missed opportunity,
Yeah.
in my opinion. But also, Mike Bailey, at the young age he's at,
Yeah.
he could still do that as well.
Oh yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
who knows what's going to be happening for him in the future.
Yeah. Exactly.
But is it going to be a great match? It's going to be a good match. But we'll just have to wait and see. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then we have the Knockouts titles. We've got MK Ultra versus Tasha Steelz and the Virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo. Yeah, I'm gonna go MK Ultra
Yeah.
Team. These two women are one of the baddest motherfuckers in Impact Wrestling. We all know their dog collar match.
Yes.
That was amazing. In my opinion. Well, you know what? It probably wasn't.
I mean,
Now that I
it
think about
wasn't shit, but it could have been a lot better.
That's true. I mean, nothing to take away from Tasha Steelz or Deonna Purrazzo, but yeah, I think MK Ultra can actually have a better, bigger run with the titles.
Yeah.
And who knows who will take them out.
Right.
Like, no, seriously, like, I don't know any other women take team right now besides maybe Rosemary and, well, Courtney Rush and Jessica
Yeah.
that can actually take the titles off of them. Because right now, I don't know where the Iconics are, or Inspiration, or whatever the fuck. So,
I had seen a video on Instagram. I think it's on Cassie Lee's
alright.
Instagram.
Yeah.
She is now in World Series Wrestling.
Okay.
She is their women's champion.
Oh. Here's another promotion I'm gonna have to look at then.
I'm not exactly sure where Jessica?
Yeah.
Billy Kay?
Well, I know that Cassie had a baby with Sean.
Yes.
With Jessica, I'm not sure what's going on with her.
Right.
But,
Well, yeah, other than, MK Ultra, Gianna, and Tasha, and then, of course, Jessica and Courtney, what other women's tag teams are there? I mean, maybe you could go, like, Giselle Shaw and Savannah Evans?
yeah, I mean, we talk about how WWE is kind of suffering at the women's division, take team wise.
Right.
But I had never really thought about, Impact or hell, even go on AEW.
Yeah. And I mean, you did have Taylor Wilde and Kylan King,
Right, yeah.
but I think Kylan King left Impact?
Might have.
Or they, I'm quite sure they're not together anymore.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like, we're talking about their dog collar match, Kelly and Masha, and before that they had was it Falls Count Anywhere or whatever, before the dog collar match. So they had a rivalry going, and then it seemed like the the brutality they dished out to each other, they gained a lot of respect for each other, and then they started teaming together.
Yeah.
And then they became the Knockouts Tag Team Champions. Like, alright, that's very interesting. Go on to this match now. For the X Division Championship, the champion Chris Sabin versus Kenta.
Oh, buddy. This is gonna be a good match. I mean, obviously, We know about Chris Sabin and his career in Impact Wrestling. And yeah, one half of the Motor City Machine Guns.
Right.
I honestly think that I'm not sure how long he will be in the ring for. He's
Right.
still young enough, but we had that whole thing with him and Leo Rush a while ago.
Yes.
So I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Yeah.
If they're gonna have another match, it can't just fall off the radar.
Essentially, yeah.
But I do like the fact that he's the X Division champion. I don't know where to go from here if Wayne
Exactly.
loses.
Yeah.
Kenta, I always enjoyed his matches in New Japan a long time ago. He shit the bed when he went to NXT.
Yes.
It fucking sucks. But obviously that's where the company was going at the time, and
Yeah.
as much as I enjoyed Triple H's era, there is obviously going to be some things that are not good, obviously,
Yeah.
back in those days, and I thought maybe he would have had a good run. He had a lot of good matches with Chris Hero,
Yes.
but that was it. So, I mean,
Like, Kenta's run in NXT wasn't terrible. It was actually fairly good. It was just injuries plagued him.
yeah.
So,
So, I mean, that kind of sucks. But, I mean, he is where he is now. He's in the Bullet Club. So, I think, I honestly think it's going to be Sabin retaining.
most likely.
I would love to see Kenta have a match where he gets a title. If it's not Impact, it's AEW or wherever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see Sabin losing anytime soon.
Not likely. And I think this means, right now, Saban legitimately has the most X Division title runs all time at 10.
Yeah, for sure.
Because when he beat for his 9th reign, then he lost it shortly thereafter to Leo, and then now he's the X Division champion again. So, I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
and then, time with the Motor City Machine Guns, you got Saban again as the X Division champion, and of course, right now, still as your Impact World Champion, got Alex Shelley. We'll talk about him here in a little bit, but yeah, you got the Motor City Machine Guns as your top 2 singles championship holders. Yeah, I can see Saban retaining myself. And I don't know if it would be, a one and done with Kenta, or will he hang around a little bit? I don't really know.
Yeah, I think that it's going to be interesting to see myself if Kenta will stay in the ring
Right.
in America or go back to Japan.
Yeah. With him being part of Bullet Club, I mean, he's probably gonna, have matches in Japan as well. Who knows? He may kick around Impact for a little bit.
For sure. Now we have this match. We've got the Rascals versus ABC 123 Do Re Mi,
Yeah, really.
Chris Bay, and Ace Austin.
Yeah. Ace Bay Club. And when they had the Feast or Fired return for, I think it was the 20th anniversary of Impact, Chris Bay got a briefcase and it was for a shot at the
That's right.
Impact
yeah.
World Tag Titles. These guys have had great matches against each other before, Rascals and the Ace Bay Club. So you can expect the same thing come Bound for Glory.
Yeah, I think that'll be awesome.
Yeah.
I think these two teams are very, very good. I'm gonna call it now because we haven't seen him in NXT in a while. I feel like there's gonna be a return of Devin Xavier.
But possibly. Next we're going to this match for the Knockouts World Championship. We got two WWE alumni in this match. You got the champion, Trinity, going one-on-one with hardcore country herself, Mickie James.
Yeah, I believe this is a long time coming.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we thought that Mickie was done.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I obviously didn't think that was going to be possible. But the way they were going, she was going to leave and whatever. But now that she's back, it's going to be interesting to see if she'll win the title again.
Yeah.
I think that Trinity's done a very good job herself, and I mean, if Mickie doesn't win it back now, then when?
Yeah, exactly.
Or if.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, I mean, it's awesome to see Trinity as the champion. It's awesome to see the tail of the tape and have WWE mentioned.
Yes.
You know, talk about breaking the fourth wall.
Right.
But, yeah, I see Trinity go over.
Yeah, I can see that myself. I mean, it wouldn't be an issue if Mickie was to win, but, like, there's a good likely possibility Trinity will retain.
Yeah. So, we have now the Call Your Shot Battle Royal.
Yeah, Gauntlet.
Gauntlet. So, what that means, obviously, is the winner gets a title shot, which, as we know, last year, I think it was last year, Moose won.
Yeah, Moose won it, and when Josh Alexander won the world title, he beat Josh for the title the first go around. And, yeah, they're calling this an intergender gauntlet match. Well, Jordan Grace is going to participate in it. But looking at, I don't know if this is going to be everybody, but people that are confirmed for the match, you got Jake something.
Oh.
You got Dirty Dangle. You got Champagne Singh, Desi Hit Squad, Eric Young, Jordan Grace, of course, as I mentioned, Brian Myers, Shira, Island King, and Jody Threat, and Bully Ray. So not only do you have Jordan Grace, but you also got Kylan King and Jody Threat.
Yeah. So, I guess, I'm not sure how the hell that's gonna work.
Yeah, really.
It's gonna be interesting, an intergender color shot match.
Yeah.
So,
Now, it is a 20-person intergender call your shot gauntlet. The list I just read off, there's 10 people already. So there's 10 others that surprise, I guess, maybe.
yeah.
We'll find out the night of Bound for Glory, we'll see. And I mean, who could win? You can take your pick of anybody.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a very good match. Like I said, first time seeing an intergender call your shot. But
Yes.
it's gonna be a surprise.
Oh, yeah. Gauntlet matches are always interesting to watch.
Yeah.
The main event of the evening, as I had already mentioned, for the world title, we got Alex Shelley defending the title against the walking weapon, Josh Alexander.
Hell yeah. Yeah, this match is gonna be fun. I mean, we all know the experience of Alex Shelley. Got Josh Alexander, who has had a hard time lately coming back
Right, yeah.
and having to start from the bottom.
Yes.
And yeah, last year was the shits. I thought that he could have kept that title a little bit longer, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like things happen. And so, I mean, I think this is going to be a good match too, and I will say that I think that Josh Alexander's going to win.
Okay, interesting. Like, I wouldn't see a problem Josh winning the title. I wouldn't have an issue with Josh winning the title. I wouldn't have an issue if Shelley were to retain. But, like, if Josh were to win again, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's time. I think he's deserved it.
Yeah.
I think that he needs a longer run if he does win the title. But it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I mean, I enjoyed seeing Alex Shelley as the champion, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's like he's a tag team wrestler. And
Right.
him and Chris have had a lot of good singles runs
Yeah.
with the X Division Championship and the World Championship. But I think Josh Alexander needs this, and he needs to have a longer run than he did before. I know injuries happen. I know it's not ballet, obviously,
Right.
but I believe that Josh Alexander needs to have a better run with the world title. So,
Fair enough.
this has been another episode of Wheels of Fury.
Aye.
Another daytime episode.
Yeah.
So, Bound for Glory is going to be good.
Yeah.
And the next episode, the next prediction video, Halloween.
Havoc.
Uh,
Yes. Watching NXT last night, and they said, I knew that Halloween Havoc was coming up, but just wasn't sure when. And then watching NXT last night, it's 2 nights, I think. I'm not sure if it's going to be a 2-week thing, where they do the first night, next week, and then the following week do the second night. But yeah, it's going to be 2 nights. And they've already got some interesting matches lined up for that.
Oh god, it's gonna be fun.
Yes.
It's always fun. And I mean, yeah, it's not gonna be a premium live event, which is kind of, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think that having Shotzi and Scarlett even host the show, it's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yes. Yes.
So, look forward to that. And yes, we will do a prediction video. I know I said a long time ago we won't do regular NXT pay-per-view or like
Non-premium live event.
or like Winter's Coming.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should bring those back or not, but in any case, we're gonna do the Halloween Havoc.
Yeah.
Looks like a dance. And so yeah. For me, Matt, this is Killer Kyle. We will talk to you next time. Deuces.
Peace.